All right, shalom, shalom. We are the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this beautiful truth and sincerity and with charity, man. Because the times we're coming into, you can see, all right, that everything is completely, falling out of place for Esau's kingdom, man. Not that it already wasn't, but now you can really see, all right, if you have the spirit on you, can see how out of order this place is, man. You can see that things are not in sync according to how the Lord set things up, man, in the beginning. All right, you have homosexuals walking around when that shouldn't be according to the scriptures. All right, you have women in rulership. You have women with authoritative power. All right, you have our people just completely bugged out. All right, this is like what King David said, the land of the shadow of death, man. This is Job 10:21. It says, "Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death." All right, so that's where we're currently in. We're in Babylon the Great, America, Babylon the Great, and this is the land of the shadow of death. Because what do they promote here? They promote everything that leads to death. The food leads to death. The ideologies lead to death. All right, the relationships lead to death. Everything leads to death in this place. That's why the Lord called this the shadow of death. That's why King David said the valley of the shadow of death. That's where we're currently in, and that's why you see that everything is out of order because of this reason, man. Because it all leads to death. If you're not, if nothing is according to how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai set it up, it's going to lead to death. Okay, it says verse 22, a land of darkness, because there's no light here. There's no knowledge, wisdom, or understanding. It says, as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. That's this place, man. There's no order in this place. There's no standards. There's nothing. That's why it's complete chaos everywhere, man. That's why everybody does what they want to do, and all their ways are destructive. All right, even the ways that this man puts on TV. All right, the just small things, the things he tells you to eat. All right. All this shit is fucking darkness, man, and everything is out of order. Why? Because the nation of Israel is not controlling the planet in righteousness. You see? You got one?
Yeah. Can you read it for me?
I'll pull it up on my screen.
It's the book of Isaiah 5:20. Can you read it?
It says Isaiah 5:20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put the bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter."
That's what Babylon pushes, man. All right, everything that's contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, they call it good, man. All right, for an example, being a homosexual, they call that good here in Babylon. All right, women ruling over men, they call that good over here, man. All right, but if it's according to the law, statutes, and commandments, keeping a beard on your face, or keeping the Shabbat. All right, keeping our heritage. Now we're deemed that as evil, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they put darkness for light, man. All right, and hey, that's why America's got to be destroyed, man. All right, because this place is full of darkness, man. All right, they're just pushing wicked demonic vibrations upon our people, man, and our people are just eating all that up, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is Psalm chapter 26. Verse 3, it says, "For my loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. It says, I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers." So we're not gathering with this place, amen. The scripture says, "Follow not a multitude to do evil, man. And be not unequally yoked with unbelievers." So it's no coexist with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. He said he will not at all quit the wicked. He's angry with the wicked every day. So why would you, congregate or say, that these people are going to prosper? The Lord's not with that. Or even vain people that call themselves Christians, or people that claim to believe in this Bible, yet they don't follow the words of it, and they join hand in hand with this place and with people that don't speak according to this word. All right, it says, "Neither will I go in with dissemblers." What is a dissembler? Somebody is scattering, man. How are they scattering? By speaking evil, man. Because you know what? It's not somebody, because David said, "I'm not going to sit with them." That's not him being, because people like to say that we're the guys that's what's the scripture where it says in Romans where it says division, you know, that we cause division. No, us dividing ourselves from the wicked is not causing division. Causing division is speaking things that are against the Lord, man. You know, and he, the Lord, I mean, King David, he said right here, they are called dissemblers, man. I mean, the words they speak will dissemble and not assemble. It says, I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked. You know, so we're not about to sit with a place that has the woman speaking in authority, or saying that, oh yeah, she needs to have this type of man, or she can have multiple men, or that really her man's supposed to be serving her. Oh, he's supposed to be in this baby boy type spirit and uplifting her all the fucking. That's against the Bible, man. You know, of course, like yeah, you give credit what credit is due, but credit comes with somebody that's not expecting it, man. It's just like we already know we don't deserve the credit that the Lord willing will give us if we endure at the end of the day. That's why we go continue. We're gonna give him the credit at the end of the day. If anything, you know, Lord willing, we make it. That's really how your woman's supposed to be, you know. And the spirit of this place is haughty, man. They don't believe in such things. It says, "I will wash my hands in innocency." So how are you doing that? By keeping this word, man. We showing the Lord and we crying out, saying, "Hey, we ain't with this." All right. It says, "So will I compass thine altar." You know, and we know that the new altar is coming into this truth, giving our bodies as a living sacrifice with Yahweh Shai, man. It says, "O Lord Yahweh, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all thy wondrous works," man. All right? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. Now, when you go into that word, folly is the Hebrew word sakal, which means folly, silliness, concretely a collective dolts folly, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's being pushed out in this place, man. Because like it says in Joel 9:24, it says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing but wicked vibrations that's out in here in this world, man. Because that's the only thing that a evildoer can dwell upon. He can't dwell in the light. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's why you got bestiality, homosexuality, ecosexuality. You got necrophilia. You know what I'm saying? People having sex with dead people and stuff, man. You know? That's why you got the two girls in one cup. You got women eating feces and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Two men and one horse. You know? That's why you got all these different diseases that's running rapid and stuff, because everything's out of water, man. Adultery springing rapidly out in this world. You know what I'm saying? You know? And all manner of things. You got Edomite women and stuff who's actually like fighting for their opinion to have sex with dogs, man. You know?
But that's what comes when you don't have a righteous rulership on the earth. You don't have any standards. You don't have any laws. You don't have any don't do this and don't do that type of situations. You don't have any. It's no judgment either. You know, it's a land of no judgment. Okay.
And you know, America is the most wickedest country that there's ever been. Above all these kingdoms, man, that has been, you know. And if you if you ever been to a different country, man, you know, they're still bugged out. You know, they're not in order, but you know, they're in way much better order than America is, man. You know, you go to these different countries, their women are much better. You know, all right, they actually want to have kids. They actually want to be a mother. They actually want to make their man happy. All right, you know, here in Babylon, these women don't want to do that, man. They want to be like Cardi B, man, saying niggas ain't shit. All right, hey, America's got to be destroyed, man. It's just completely out of order, man. All right.
Cause like in the curses, right, in Deuteronomy 28:28, it says, "The Lord shall smite thee with madness, astonishment, and blindness of heart." You got women out here that they'll call each other hoes and bitches for fun. You know, get offended when somebody else do it. You know, they'll sleep with multiple men and stuff, but understand what a hoe is, but don't want to consider themselves to be underneath that title. You know, I have scripture. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 16. It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." And we seeing the evil increase, man. You know, it's getting worse and worse every single day, man. You had the Lawlessness and stuff. You had women out there with assless chaps and stuff showing their cheeks that was like damn near naked and stuff, and they'll have a problem if you walk up to them, you know,
or even look at them.
Yeah.
What you looking at, nigga? What you looking at? You're a pervert.
It was
like
a brother had asked, he didn't even say nothing derogatory. You know, he could have said how much for you, but you know what? He said something about. He's like, how much was that outfit? And he didn't disrespect it. Say that he literally asked a question. The bitch throwing up finger signs, fucked up, saying respect women and respect women. These people are so stupid, man. All right, you know. They don't even know what respect is. Like, you don't even respect your damn self coming out the house with that crap on, man. Nope. At the same time, you would know what respect was if somebody was kissing your ass. You know, not that this brother kiss her ass, and not that he disrespected. But at the same time, that shows how bugged out these people are, man. They want somebody to get these millennials, man. They want instant gratification. Somebody to just kiss their ass just for the simple fact that they are them. And all these bitches believe that you're supposed to pay them money for nothing. On Cash App, you know, as soon as you talk, Cash App me this. What did you do? Did you sell me something? You know, you ain't even give me no ass. You ain't give me no food. What did you do? Oh, give me money.
Yeah, just complete bugged out, man.
And not only is the woman disrespecting herself, she's also disrespecting and putting shame onto her father, man.
Yeah.
Not all his friends and you know and his family. Man, what kind of children are you raising? You know, like. That makes your name, because the woman carries your name. That makes you look bad, you know.
Mm-hmm. It tells you to keep your keep a wicked daughter in straightly, and the word straightly means with seriousness and toughness. All right, you know, a lot of these men, they don't keep their daughters in straightly. That's why you have all these wicked women gadding abroad. Scripture tells you don't give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. That's all you have. That's why you have the slut walk. All right. That's why you have Lollapalooza, where they wear anything the fuck they want. It's just complete. It's complete wickedness, man. And all these people are evildoers, man. And that's why you see us on the highways and byways standing up to this shit, because we're trying to get the hell out of this place, man. We tired of living in this lawlessness, man. That's what this place brings, lawlessness. That's all that's out here. You see, I got one.
And then if I make a quick point, you gotta like a lot of women, when they say they want to look sexy and stuff, what's the base word of that? Sex. So guess what you advertising? You advertising that you want to have sex with somebody. So when they come up, you know what I'm saying, you get offended and stuff, but that's what you promote. You ain't doing nothing else. Mm-hmm. Because it was a video where it was this woman, she pretty much put herself in some jeans and showed off her cleavage and showed off her body and stuff, and you had every dude that she walked past that was looking at her. But then when she had put on some clothes where she was covered up and she had her figure showing and stuff, no man paid her any attention. You know? Mm-hmm. And think about it. You women that's on Scout, you know what I'm saying, you women that like attention and stuff, what happens when martial law hits? You know what I'm saying? When there's no law, no the police ain't trying to help nobody and stuff, and all these guys know where you at and come see you. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're gonna want to actually exercise the thoughts that they have in their head for the attention that you're trying to get and bring onto yourself, man.
Yep. And that's why the Lord said, "Rise up, you women that are at ease. Many days and years shall you be troubled," because you're gonna go through it, man. All right, the Lord said, you already want to be a whore. I'm gonna make you an extreme whore. You're gonna have to go through rod, and you ain't gonna have no say in the matter. You gonna do it, or they're gonna beat your ass. That's what the times we're coming into, because these men don't have no integrity, no morals. These niggas are beasts, and that's why we're telling you women, you Israelite women only. We don't really care about you either, women. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, you're supposed to be getting right so you have protection in that day. If you don't, you gonna get used and abused, man. And that's why we're out there, man. This is Psalms 94 and 16. It says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?" Which you see the men of the Lord, all right, Lord willing, were those men doing on the highways and byways, man, rising up against evildoers, people that perpetuate evil and wickedness and love wicked lifestyles. We're rising up against them, man, because we're tired of living in this place, man. All right, it says, "Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?" And that's who we live amongst, man. All these people, they get up morning to night, and all they do is think about iniquity and commit iniquity. All right, because why? They don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So they go out and whatever, and all throughout their day, they're committing wickedness, wicked acts, iniquity, and there's no standards to it, man.
There's a scripture to rock with and pray prison, but the sport, basically that's a sport, man, for these people. It's a sport of fools to do wickedness, man. You know.
Yep.
And that's what happens here in Babylon, man. You know, you hear the music all the time. All right, growing up, you see our people praising, doing wickedness. You know, who could be the baddest nigga on the block that sells the most drugs, that kills the most niggas, their own brother.
Yep.
All right, these women who could be the baddest hoe. All right, that's folly setting great dignity, man.
Yep.
He had Chief Keef, man, bragging about him being a nigga and selling drugs and being in and out of jail, just the sport and taking pleasure and being wicked, man.
Yep.
All right. It's like, although it's not like, you know, hey, if you're not into these scriptures and getting an understanding of that, anything else and shit, but you never hear them niggas bragging about, oh man, I stacked so much money last year, I had to buy a hospital, then buy some schools. They don't never hear them say nothing like that. Like, if you're gonna brag, that would actually be something to brag about. Then I put my brothers on, and what they do, they bought more. Just did something that's like, you know, lucrative or productive with all businesses. Man, you don't hear them never rap about nothing like that. It's always some shit that's talking about killing niggas or shit. They didn't kill niggas, man.
Sleeping with somebody else's woman.
But then, you know, shit, they knew how staying out the fucking hood, you know, eating better, you know, for the most part. Most of them are. Like, look at fucking Gucci. This nigga's not in the hood. Like, yeah, the nigga might smoke weed. He don't even eat grease like that. This nigga actually takes care of himself after he got out of prison, man. You know? But yet these niggas still talk about that shit. Because that's the lifestyle that they still selling you niggas, man. Because folly is set in great dignity, man.
Man, but that's why we cleaving onto the Most High, and then these people get mad at us. Oh, well, you niggas crazy. You always out here. Nothing ain't gonna change in the world. Yeah, nothing ain't gonna change because ain't nobody standing up for it but us. But through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the Lord said He's gonna help us. All right, because what did it say? It said He looked down into the earth and see if there was any that had understanding or that searched for the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing. Who is that? That's the man you see out on the highways and byways, man. You know, this is Psalms 119 and 114. It says, "Thou art my hiding place and my shield. I hope in thy word. Depart from me, ye evildoers, for I will keep the commandments of my power." And that's what the Spirit has been put upon us to do, man. To keep these commandments to the best of our ability. Why? Because we can see that you not keeping these commandments is going to lead you right down the road to death and destruction, man. Just like these people, man. They don't even know. They're not aware of it. But we understand it through the scriptures that they don't know what they're doing. They're just going right down into death and destruction, man. Because ultimately they're going to get judged by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, whether it's on their day-to-day they get judged or when this destruction comes, when this chaos comes. They're not going to have any covering, no answers or nothing because they've been indulged in wickedness and evil. But that's to their destruction, man, because they didn't want to hearken. I'm talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
James 1:4.
Con.
This is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. It says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?" And when you go into that word enmity, man, it's the Greek word ethra, you know what I'm saying, which means hostility, a reason for opposition and hatred, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do the ways of this world and stuff, then guess what? You making yourself an op against the Lord. And guess who's gonna win? The Lord's gonna win, man. Plus the ones that's on His side. You know, like the scripture says, how Moses had drawn the line in the sand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was the Levites that came, but when it came down to the 2/3 that want to worship the golden calf and stuff, what ended up happening to them? They got destroyed. You know,
without mercy too. That's what it says. You go into the scriptures, it says that they despised Moses' law, died without mercy, man. So that went from the heathens on down to the wicked of the 2/3 of the Israelites that came out of Egypt, man. You know,
right?
The Lord was not playing when you came against Moses and his people. You got jacked up, man. Even if you was one of his people, so called.
it says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. So you making yourself an enemy, man. You know, you showing that you willing to fight against the Most High, like it says in Romans 1:20, not 1:27, but the first chapter, where it says that they worship the creature more than the Creator, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, following the ways of this world and stuff is gonna have you dead, man. You know, the Lord is gonna be looking for you to get killed, man. You know, his eyes gonna be set against you because you're not doing anything that's favorable. All right, one more precept. This is 2 Corinthians 15 and 13. You know, because you got a lot of women and stuff when they read the Bible and stuff, it'd be like man. It's just because man is the head of the household. You know what I'm saying? But you got women that's Israelites as well. You know what I'm saying? So guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get jacked up as well because you do have a part in what a woman's supposed to do. You know,
2 Corinthians 15:13.
Hey, and then when you think about it, although a woman is a
I just read.
It's a certain possession.
Okay,
when you have somebody, hey man, if somebody's coming to spoil a house, and that ruler or whatever, you know, the good man, the keeper of that house isn't if he's not well prepared, everything that he has is being taken or smashed and destroyed. So what's gonna happen to you women? You know you either wanted to be the keeper of the house, or you adapted to a wicked nigga, or you wanted a fucking woman. You know, like most of you coochie bumping women today. You know, that's what y'all want to do. Well, guess what? In that day, the Lord is gonna spoil you, man, and you gonna be taken, cause you sought not to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your Lord, man, cause He's not down with that.
I got a perfect precept. This is 2 Chronicles chapter 15 verse 13. Actually, I'll start at verse 12. It says, and they entered into a covenant to seek Yahweh power of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul, which is part of the first greatest commandment, man. You know, verse 13, it says that whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. You know what I'm saying? So if you all ain't doing y'all duty, you know what I'm saying, being underneath subjection, underneath your husbands and stuff, you know what I'm saying, not coming out of line when it comes down to other men, you know what I'm saying, you want to commit adultery on your husband and stuff, because the scripture says that not only do you break the law against your husband and stuff, but also you go against the Most High. So guess what's going to happen? The Lord is going to seek to destroy you. He's going to seek to kill you, man.
So it's two crimes, you know. some of the laws where you go into it, man, it's two crimes, man. You know, it can go into, sometimes it'll go into hatred amongst your brother just for doing certain things. Or it can go into, just a simple fact that, hey, the Lord, he sought to judge your ass, man. You know, he gave you something out there to do, you know, like it says in the scripture, man, Zechariah 15. The Lord has set before you life and death, man, fire and water. People choose what they want, man. Like we was talking to this brother about it earlier, man. Basically, yeah, the Lord is in control, but the way He set it up and the way we view things, from our eyes and bodily eyes and this carnality, it's us doing it. So basically, yeah, you do destroy yourself, man. You know, although the Lord set it out that way and He made you a certain way, you know, He gave you your moves, man, and you chose the wrong one. Like you 2/3, man, y'all chose the wrong lot, man. You chose the wrong people to have faith in. You know, you chose Esau, Edom, and all his ways. You know, even if you want to say that you pro-black or you're an Egyptologist, all this madness that he really created, you still chose him, man. You ain't choose Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Can I have something if your brothers in heaven?
I got one, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. All right, and amen. We are the house of the Most High, man. You know, the men that are out there doing the work, man. All right, so the Most High is looking at us, man. All right, because we are held to a higher standard, man. All right, you know, we know the truth, man. All right, we know what we should do and what we should not do. All right, so it's like a person on the job, man. You know, if a person has been working on the job for 10 years. And a new dude just is his first week there, you know. Say the dude that's been there for 10 years. Say they fuck up, you know, in the boss season, and who is the boss gonna yell at? The dude that's been there for a week, or the dude that's been there for 10 years, man? The dude that's been there for 10 years, because he knows better, man. We know better, all right? But reading on, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? All right, and amen. Hey, you 2/3 that are not trying to get right, man. All right, that are not trying to get your house in order, man. How's it gonna be for you guys, man? All right, the Most High is gonna kill you. He's gonna jack you up, man. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right, so the Most High is coming to put back the house of Israel, man. You know, back in order, man. Because right now everything is out of order, man. You know, our people are heavy into idol worshiping. You know, they like to eat abominable foods, man. You know, our people are selling drugs, doing drugs, gang banging. Our women are a bunch of whores and sluts committing adultery, man. All right, and the people that are not repenting from their wicked ways, the Most High is gonna catch them, man, because the Lord is not long suffering, man. All right.
Kind of read the next scripture.
No, it's like he does say that he is long suffering.
He's long suffering. Yeah. I said not long suffering.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Salak, slip of the tongue.
Man.
Yeah, Salak.
But the Lord is long suffering. He suffered with this place long, man. He waited thousands of years to destroy the wicked, man. You know, he didn't do it right when he waited. He let his son be condemned and all the righteous men, just so he can destroy all you people. You know, in the reincarnation coming back with this place of America, man. You know, he didn't even destroy Esau, Edom right away, man, because he wanted to destroy him now, man. Gave him his time, let him build up so much iniquity. You know, if somebody want to get that second Maccabees, the 6th chapter, man. You know, he let him build up his iniquity so that he could justify in destroying this man. You know, and it's justified for the simple fact he gave him a chance to do rightly, man. But he just went about doing nothing but wickedness. Like that video, you know, Elder Malcolm talks about all the time. That one, you know, they have the Edomite character. As soon as he comes in, you know, he smiles at the lamb, pets it, then he cuts his legs off and eats it. You know, and then he just goes about, you know, killing animals and shooting things up, and pollution and gun violence. And at the end, he's just happy and satisfied that he destroyed everything, man. That's Esau, Edom. You got that?
Oh, you said second Maccabees 6 and 1?
What else? Maybe 32. Not what else? It's like, says,
I got a quick precept, though, if I may.
yeah, here it is.
Verse 14? This is a book of the second Maccabees 6 and 14.
You started at 13.
At 6 and 13. For it is a token of his great goodness, and when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith punished.
Yeah, man. Then that's how the Lord would deal with us, man. You know, He would deal with us right away, man. And that's proof that the Lord would exist, and He would do that. But you know, you look around like, why are you dealing with these other nations? You know, people want. But here's the understanding in that.
Verse 14. For not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbeareth to punish till they be come to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth He with us.
Yeah, it says, but not as with other nations, man. You know, until they come to the fullness of their sins, man. You know, until all this iniquity that these heathens is doing get raised up, and then the Lord exacts the vengeance on them for doing it, man. You know, and that's what the Lord's about. That's why it says that it's going to be as the horse's bridle, because all that iniquity, it has to be judged for, man. You know.
That's why he said fill up the measure of your fathers, and then he said that also says in the scriptures, to the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. You know, that's, you know, all this stuff is going to be fulfilled by that judgment. All right, that's going to rectify all the situations and all the wickedness that's been happening on the planet. The Most High is going to carry it out. You know, that's why he built this up so he could perfectly destroy it, man.
That's right.
You know.
Take precept.
God.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and 10.
Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy. Gotta start at verse 9. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. It says, "Know therefore that the Lord thy power, He is the Most High, the faithful power which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him and keep His commandments to 1,000 generations." And it says in John 14 and 15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Right.
Yep.
Verse 10, it says, "And repayeth them that hate Him to their face." It says, "To destroy them, He would not be slack to him that hateth Him. He will repay him to his face." So all you Israelites that don't want to come back to your heritage, like it says in 2 Ezra 1 and 27, "You not have forsaken me, but your own selves." This is our power, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the one that helps us get through the day. You know what I'm saying? If you forsaken that, then guess what? You have no life. You're not going to be written in the book of life at all, man. You know? And then Zechariah 14 and 12. You know, and then when it come down to the men of the Lord, look when it came down to Moses. For all y'all that come up against the men of the Lord and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They saying that only God can judge you and stuff. You right. Guess what? He set up judges to give out the punishments of going against the law, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's our job, man. You know, to let you know what you're going off, so you can have this second chance to come back. And if you don't want to come back and stuff, the Lord's going to kill you. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that had fought against Jerusalem." And that means our own people as well, because you all came against Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? You all going to get sent off like the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees had did when it came down to Yahushua to bring up the people, you know what I'm saying, to come against them. You know what I'm saying? You all are going to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have these fake prophets, these pastors in these churches and stuff, and then you're gonna have Esau Edom, you know what I'm saying, who you blindly follow and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and he's gonna cause you all to come against yourselves. You know, it says their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And what element that comes to mind that has the ability to do those things, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, nuclear fire, man. That's why you got all these different countries and stuff building up their military warheads and stuff, because that's gonna be the new age fire and brimstone, man. You know, because this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. This place gotta go. You know, if you got defiled spirits and stuff, then guess what? The Lord is gonna take you out, man. Because we don't need no more evil upon this place, man. It's gonna fill up. It's gonna fill up to the top. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord's gonna take it away, man. You know.
That's right. I had this is back in 1 Peter's. That's why we just adhere to the Lord and wait for His mercy. This is 1 Peter's. Back in 1 Peter's 4 and 19, it says, "Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well doing, as unto a faithful Creator," because He's going to be faithful, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua in saving us out of this place, because we are representing His name. All right, we're His ambassadors. We're His Son's ambassadors. So He's going to, through His Son, save us. But people that don't adhere to this message and that hate us for trying to stick to the words of the Most High, they're going to be destroyed. Just like the brother said. This is Amos 9 and 10. This is a classic. Amos 9 and 10. It says, "All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword." So this is the Lord's words. All right, for people saying, "Oh, you guys say you're going to kill people." No, the Most High said here, "All the sinners of my people," whose people? The Most High's people, "shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us." All right, so all our people that are saying that, "Oh, there's nothing going to happen and we just going to continue to do our wickedness." The Lord said here in Amos 9 and 10 that you will die by the sword. You're going to be put to death, whether it's through martial law, whether it's through famine, whether it's through that fiery destruction the brother brought out in Zechariah. You're going to get that destruction for all this. That's going to be how the Lord's going to rectify this situation on the planet, man. Through destruction, through chaos, and through your death by pain. Like 2 Ezra 9 says, man.
Because you got to show that you hated the Lord through your deeds. That's why the scripture says in John 3 and 19, it says, "This is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, but men love darkness." You know what I'm saying? Because they deeds with evil, man. Your deeds, man. You know, the things that you do, man. You know? So when the truth comes out and stuff and you hate it and you come against, guess who you coming against? You coming against the power. Like in the time of Moses, you know what I'm saying? What ended up happening? You had those wicked Israelites that was like, well, who made you the leader of us? You know what I'm saying? How you better than us and stuff? And what the Lord do? He opened up the ground and sealed it up on their ass, man.
Oh, yeah, that's up.
You know?
And if I'm not mistaken, he did mention that he did give most of those men understanding, you know, which is much like most of these false prophets nowadays, man. They think because they learned something, you know, that they're above their teachers or they're above the men that the Lord set up, man. Well, you are not, man. You know, the Lord always had an order, and you just got to respect that order and just deal with it, man, until the Lord removes somebody out of their place. It's not about you. Even David understood that, man, you know.
So, Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. All right. Lord willing, you know, somebody repents and all right, we change the minds of one of our people through these messages and these epistles that we send through the internet, through the unicorn, man. All right. We want to end by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. Shalom and abad babal.
Shalom.